Please welcome our head prefect, Christian Giulio.
Good evening, Principal Mr. Simon Dash, Chair of the College Board, Mr. Claude Galoni, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, my fellow students. It is with incredible humility that I stand before you this evening as the head prefect of the graduating class of 2015. I began my Rostrevor College journey way back in 2002 as a young receptionist student who was ushered forcibly into my classroom each morning while tears streaked my youthful face. 13 and a half years later, I stand before the entire college community as a confident, passionate, and educated young man who is indebted to the wonderful community of Rostrevor College. Having the liberty to speak for only a few brief moments this evening, it is near impossible for me to share all of my experiences with you. So instead, I will articulate what I believe to be the true wonder of Rostrevor College. And that is its ability to transform shy young boys into confident young men. Having a poet's weakness for symbols, this year I have quite often employed metaphors and analogies in my speeches in order to convey my idea. However, tonight, in the interest of simplicity, I believe it best to unpack a metaphor that we are all familiar with, and that is our school motto, or our school slogan, "A Lifetime's Foundation." Now, it wasn't until I began to write this very speech that I considered this phrase, and I realised that an education is far more than just algebra, poetic techniques, or chemical equations, but rather a liberating education will form the basis of a successful life. And it is this fundamental value that Rostrevor College prides itself on upholding. When asked recently what I will miss most about our community, my response was the relationships with students, with staff, and with members of the extended community. And I speak from personal experience when I say that it is these relationships that symbolise the true values of Rostrevor College. Introduced to the wonder of music by Mr. D. George in the junior school and nurtured by Mr. Waterman and the music staff throughout my senior years, I developed a passion for music, which has complemented my education since year 4. Mr. Hingston, my year 6 class teacher, engendered in me a desire to constantly strive to achieve my academic potential, which has shaped me into the student I am today. Challenged by the inspirational endeavours of Mr. Chung, who educated me on the issues of social justice and equality, I've grown into a young man with a deep sense of compassion and empathy. Inspired by the brilliant mind of Mrs. Guerin in years 8, 11 and 12, my study of English has enlightened me to concepts far beyond the parameters of the SACE curriculum. Encouraged by Miss Owls in year 9 to pursue my first leadership position, her unwavering support and faith in my ability has enabled me to develop my leadership skills, culminating in the privilege, in the honour of representing the entire student body in 2015 as head prefect. As is evident, ladies and gentlemen, it is the unique relationships forged between members of our community that transform, inspire, and educate our students. But above all, it is these relationships that form the foundation upon which a successful life is built. However, the foundation constructed by Rostrevor College is somewhat unconventional and quite distinct from those of other educational institutions. The importance of a foundation, is paramount to a structure, whether it support a house, a building, or even a large skyscraper. However, it is the strength of each foundation that determines the size of the structure it can support. And it is this fundamental concept that separates Rostrevor College's lifetime foundation from the rest. Boasting 130 Year 12 students this year, it is unlikely that all of these students will possess the same perception of success and subsequently pursue similar career paths. Therefore, to accommodate these 130 individuals, Rostrevor College provides a complete foundation with infinite parameters so that students can construct their own skyscrapers of success. So to the graduating class of 2015, I say, build your skyscrapers as high and as wide as you so desire. Take ownership of your life and construct your own personal building of success. So when we reminisce in 2025 at our 10-year reunion, collectively we form a skyline that rivals that of New York City. To the current students of Rostrevor College, I say, cherish every moment you spend as a student of our wonderful school. Heed the advice of your teachers and continue to construct your foundation upon which you will build your life, so that upon your graduation, you too can enter the world with the fundamental knowledge, dedication, and compassion to realise your dreams. I believe now is an opportune time to offer a personal note of thanks to all who have supported me over my schooling journey, with a particular thank you to my 4 dedicated Year 12 subject teachers, Mrs. Gearin, Ms. Alves, Miss Bosco, and Mr. Malkin. Your continued support throughout the year has made the most stressful year of one's schooling journey both enjoyable and successful for me. And you have all been integral to my development as a student and a person. So from the bottom of my heart, I wish to thank you. I would also like to extend a thank you to Mr. Dash and the senior leadership team for their unwavering support and guidance throughout the year. It would be remiss of me not to thank the incredible students of Rostrevor College. It was once said that the merit of a school is determined by the character of its students. And should that be the measure, then Rostrevor College is nothing short of a sensational school. I would like to thank the 2015 Prefects for their continued support over this year, as well as wish Brad McCarthy and the 2016 Prefects all the best for their tenure next year. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank the 2 people that have educated me, guided and nurtured me, not only for my schooling journey, but for my entire life. And these 2 people are, of course, my parents. I've learnt this year that it is true that the entire family does Year 12. And I can honestly say that without the support of my loving and devoted parents, I wouldn't have made it through the year. So to Mum and Dad, I thank you sincerely and I love you both. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few short weeks, I will walk out of the school gates for the last time, concluding a 13-and-a-half-year chapter of my life. And when that day arrives, I will walk out with nothing but gratitude, passion, and pride in our magnificent school that has transformed a shy, insecure, and overwhelmed young boy into a well-rounded, self-assured, and educated young man. Thank you, and God bless.